Hello and welcome to KBT. Today on our Black History Month, we'll be spotlighting Janiah Hinds with Slay It Proud. Hi everyone, my name is Nina Wilson. I'm joining you today from KBT Communications and speaking with the Hinds family. Hello.
Hi. How's it going?
Good. So Janiah Hinds, we're interviewing you today. Can you tell us a little bit about Slay It Proud?
Yes. So Slay It Proud is an educational and apparel company that I started when I was 15 years old, and I've just been growing it ever since and sharing Black history on my platforms, and it's been something that's a passion of mine. So I use my passion in my business, which is something I'm very excited about.
Okay, and how did you get inspired to start this? I know you said it was a passion of yours, but can you tell me a little bit about the origin story?
Yes. So at first, I didn't think I had anything to sell in my business. I didn't think I was good at anything. What could I sell? Because my dad and my sister had already started their businesses before me. And so I was like, I have nothing I can sell. But then, one day I was in my room and I was writing down the stereotypes that people have about Black people. And I wrote, "Black does not mean." And that's what actually inspired the shirt I'm wearing now, which is my
okay.
And I showed it to my dad and he said, you should put this on a t-shirt. Like, this is a powerful message. And so from there, I've made many other t-shirts and even my own children's coloring book.
Okay, so pivoting to the children's book, since you mentioned it, I love that you have this because I know that a lot of adults now are turning to coloring books as stress relievers as well as kids. So how did the coloring book happen when you started out with shirts?
Yes. So I described my business, as I said to you before, as an educational and apparel company. So I wanted to get more into the educational side of my business. And so we were actually having a meeting with someone and they gave us the idea like, oh, what about a coloring book? It was just something that was thrown out there. And I was just like, oh, this is an opportunity that's way too good to not grab. And so I just, picked some people and, the coloring book is now what it is today. And I'm very excited about it.
Who is your favorite Black icon in the coloring book?
Yes. I always tell people whenever I go on an interview or anything, Shirley Chisholm is one of my personal favorites. If you don't know who that is, she was the first Black congresswoman and she ran for president in 1972. And a lot of people don't know this, but she had 3 assassination attempts on her life. And she still kept going while she was running for president, yes.
Okay.
What's her statement? Like, what's her famous statement?
Her famous statement that people know her by is "Unbought and Embossed."
Okay, that's beautiful. So I did take a look at your Instagram and I saw that you have something called Black Friday posts. Can you tell us about those?
Yes. So every Friday I post a less than or 1 minute video about something that happened in Black history, whether it's a person, event, or just like, something that you should know. And I try to pick people who are less known, not, the Martin Luther Kings and Rosa Parks, because, a lot of people don't know about them. And if I see somebody and I don't know them, there's probably some people out there who don't know about them. So I just took that time to, share with others. And I love Black Friday because I get to learn and also help other people learn.
Exactly. That's great. I saw that. I was like, oh, she's educating people on Instagram. I love it. How has the pandemic affected your business at all, or has it? Has it grown? Has it suffered any? Because I know that there's definitely a lot going on.
Yes. So I started my business in the end of 2019. And so in February of 2020 is when my business really took off because I got my first news feature. And so during the pandemic, I wouldn't say it affected my business too much because I was really, like, during the summer and everything like that, I was really pushing my business and working hard on it. And so during the pandemic, I think since I've been at home, I've been pushing for my business a lot more and had, more of an opportunity to work on my business than if I was going to school and sitting in class the whole day.
Okay. Do you plan on designing any more t-shirts, or are there any other products we should be on the lookout for?
Yes. So during the summer, I want to do a summer camp for children about Black history. And it's something I'm very excited about with education, because I'm very passionate about teaching others about Black history, especially younger people, because, younger people are the children, starting from their age is a great place to start with learning history. So I really am excited about that.
Definitely. And what are some things that you think you've learned being such a young business owner?
I learned so much. Being in business, you learn a lot. And, there's a lot of things that many adults still don't know that I know from having a business. And a lot of things, even if I don't continue my business, I'll still have the skills and the stuff that I learned from having a business to help me in my adult life. So, reaching out to people, how to be more professional when I talk, when I do speaking engagements and things like that. I will definitely learn from that, because I was so afraid of speaking in front of people. I still am, but I've gotten better at it. So I've learned a lot of skills from having a business.
Well, you seem like you're doing great to me. I was like, she seems like she's just a professional interviewer at this point. She'd be interviewing other people. So I wanted to ask Dad, what is it like having a teen entrepreneur in the house? I know she said that some other siblings, I believe, have businesses as well.
Yeah, so we actually have 3 teens, my wife and I, and quite honestly, like all of them have their unique things that they do. So our house is a very busy business house. My youngest daughter is actually the first one to get started with a business. She was one of my first campers in a camp that she gave the inspiration to help teens start businesses. And then she got started. She inspired her sister. My son works as a part of Janiah's business. He is the person behind the camera and doing the editing for the Black Fridays. But what it does for my wife and I is it allows us to see the kids use their skills, use their talents, use the things that they have, and actually, we're seeing them blossom before our eyes. Now, there are some challenges. There are times when sales aren't going well. There are times when something may hit a roadblock. And so, we have to make sure that we are controlling their expectations, coming alongside them. But I'll say, all in all, the ride of being a parent of a teenpreneur has been very rewarding to see them blossom and their personalities and them develop.
That's great. And do either of you have any words of wisdom for anyone who's considering starting a business right now, has an idea floating around, but they're not sure if they should do it?
Yes, I would definitely say, for me, as I said before, I did not know what I could sell. I didn't think, I was like, okay, I guess I'm just, gonna go and work at like Publix or Walmart, because I was like, I have nothing to start a business on. So do something you're passionate about, pick something you're passionate about, because as my dad said, when business isn't going well, your passion is going to be the thing that drives you to continue going in your business. And so, whatever you do, you need passion to do it. So I would also say for teens and children, this is the best time to start, because you have your parents behind you to support you. You don't have all the bills that adults do. And a lot of people just want to support teens. So I think it's very important and very, cool to start a business at this age, because it's also something that's very impressive to adults and other people. And also for adults, I don't want to discourage adults from the conversation. Include them. My dad always uses this story, and I love using it as well whenever I present to people about starting a business. The first best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is now. So I want to encourage you to start your business and know that you can do what you want and go after your dreams and use your passions for your business.
Well, thank you so much for providing us with that inspiration, with coming by to speak with us today. Do you want to give everyone, is there a hashtag or your Instagram tag that they can follow you at?
Yes, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Slay It Proud. And you can follow me, you can go to my business and where you buy my t-shirts and my coloring book, which I have today in front of me, at www.slayitproud.com.
Well, thank you again, and we'll keep an eye out for summer camp 2021.